Hi, I'm Asia, and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and good morning from Frenchman Coulee, or the Feathers, out here in Washington State. I just woke up. I'm pretty tired. I desperately need some breakfast and coffee. It is beautiful out here. I, at some point, will absolutely bring you outside to show you this really cool spot that I'm at. And by the way, if you're new here, like I said, my name is Asia and I live and travel full-time out of my cute little old 1990 Chevy Astro van named Spec. We have a real good time over here, so definitely consider subscribing if you love to watch van life content, solo female van life content, traveling, all of that. I'm trying, we'll see, we will see. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subs by the end of the year. So anyways, I'm hungry and I need coffee. My glasses are super scratched up, but I have like the worst vision ever. So anytime you guys don't see me with my glasses on, it's because I get tired of looking through such scratched up lenses, but I always have to put them back on because I literally can't see. Oh, also just a really quick warning. I busted the hell out of my thumb like a week ago and it's still healing. I went to the ER. I filmed the whole thing. It was crazy. I still can't really use my thumb that well, so I don't want to like show you, but at some point throughout this video, you'll probably see my busted ass thumb. Don't worry, it is healing, but it looks gnarly. Pro tip when it comes to sriracha, if you're a traveler and you're going up and down in elevation, when you open up your sriracha, put a towel over it because it might explode. It doesn't always, but it has happened to me more times than I would like to admit. All right, we're good today. Bon appetit. Got my classic avocado toast for breakfast today. Got some, I think it's cracked wheat bread, avocado, salt, pepper, everything but the bagel seasoning, a couple fried eggs with salt and pepper and sriracha. I like to spread it out between two pieces of bread instead of shoving that huge avocado and 2 eggs onto one. Cheers. Oh, super hot. So this is the beautiful Feathers at Frenchman Coulee by the Gorge in Washington State. It's a really, really popular rock climbing place just because of all these awesome, I think they're basalt rocks. I could be totally wrong, but there's already people up here climbing and they just climb all day. And honestly, it makes me kind of want to get into rock climbing. I just think this valley is so beautiful and vast and amazing. And there's a whole system of trails down there that you can hike. And then obviously over here is the Feathers. It's a bit of a gloomy morning this morning. They said there's a chance of rain. We'll see if that actually happens. I actually grew up not far from here. So I grew up coming here a lot. As a kid, we would come here as a family every single year. The beautiful Columbia River is just down there. This road, actually, if you follow it all the way down, it dead ends to the river, which is really beautiful. And like I said, there's so many hiking trails. There's the big waterfall right over there. It's just amazing, honestly. Hey, honey, you're so cute. I've always loved all the different colored lichen that are on the rocks here. It's just so cool and beautiful. And they're all over the rocks, all over here. All right, so one of the biggest reasons why I'm exhausted is I'm currently transporting all of my storage from one family member's place to another across the state of Washington, which means I'm living already in a tiny little Astro van, but crowded in with all these bins of stuff. And you guys know my van and know that I'm a pretty extreme minimalist, and I like to keep my space clean and tidy and as free and open as possible. So it's been a little difficult living with all of this, but hopefully that's going to change today. Actually, I'm hoping to make it all the way over to the spot where I'll be dumping all of this, not dumping, but like restoring all of my stuff. So it's been, you know, a little hard living with everything, but I'll survive. I will survive. Ooh, I feel like I just felt a raindrop. Ooh, I'm seeing them. Raindrops are forming on the windshield, which is kind of perfect timing because I really have to go. Also, if you ever do want to come to this spot in Washington, the Frenchman Coulee spot, it is $10, which kind of sucks. Because growing up, you never had to pay to be here. It was just free camping. So it's been a long time, probably 10 years maybe at this point since I've been here last. So a lot can change in 10 years and now they charge. I wasn't like super happy to pay the $10 because I got in really late last night, and y'all know me, I hate paying for campsites if I can just boondock for free or stealth camp for free, but I was exhausted. So I just paid the $10. But anyways, I gotta get going. So I camped over here by the Feathers, but just down the road, there are pit toilets, which we love. Oh, that one's gnarly. All right, those were disgusting. So I'll have to find somewhere else to use the bathroom. I'm literally not even willing to try in there. It was so bad. I decided to stop here because it's a scenic view pit stop. So let's check it out. And here is the beautiful Great Columbia River. that bridge way over there. We're probably gonna drive over here in a bit. I feel super lucky to have grown up here. Eastern and Central Washington State, hold on, I'm gonna duck for a wind block. Eastern and Central Washington State has its issues, just like everywhere else, but you have to admit, it's so damn beautiful. I also kind of wonder if my love for the desert and dry, arid, wide, vast open places is because I grew up in places like this that are so dry, arid, and wide open. I don't know. Also, I haven't been here in a really long time, so it's kind of cool to be back. I literally grew up coming out to the Columbia River. I remember on Mother's Day, we would almost always go. It's just a really special place for me. I just drove for only 30 minutes and burned a quarter tank. That's because I'm so weighed down with all this extra stuff in here. And I was also going up a hill and against the wind. So I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on fuel to get over to where I need to drop off all my storage, but it's okay. It's worth it. But also kind of crazy. I don't know if Spec has been this loaded down in a long time. All my stuff is like shoved in different places. I have no room. Pulled off the main highway onto this kind of Forest Service road because I'm trying to find a place to just pull over and hang out and have some lunch. Look how beautiful and lush it is. Just so gorgeous. Washington State is so beautiful. It's one of the most impressive, gorgeous places ever. And it smells amazing. I wish I could bottle this up and have you guys smell it. This is such a beautiful spot. I only stopped here for lunch and I'm just gonna eat really quickly because I really gotta go. I hate being in such a rush because it's so beautiful out here. I didn't even want to like leave my campsite this morning. When I did, I would have loved, I would have loved to hang out there longer, but I really have to drop off all this storage stuff that I've been hauling around. But once I drop off all this stuff, I'll have more freedom. I have a little bit of a headache. I'm gonna keep it real simple today for lunch. I have some sirloin steak that's already cooked. I'm just gonna eat it with some A1 sauce. I cannot express to you how fresh the air smells here. It's so nice. Oh, also I saw a deer while I was driving in here. It was real quick, so I wasn't able to catch it on camera, but I love those little deer. Seeing them bounding around in the forest. I thought I'd show you guys this kind of angle of the sort of space I'm working with. Look at this huge ass bin of stuff. I have, I think, 4 small bins, 3 in the front seat, 1 here, and then this giant bin. So I have like no space in here, but I'm thankful at the end of the day that I'm able to take all this stuff. Someday I'll get my own storage unit, but for now, I'm just carting it from one place to another as family members move and places kind of change. I'm lucky enough to have family members who are letting me store it in different places until I get my own unit. Alrighty, lunch break is over. It's time to hit the road again. And this time I don't really want to stop until I'm at my destination for all my storage. I'm stuck in a little bit of traffic here on the west side of Washington State, but something kind of cool just happened. One huge beauty of van life is the flexibility and the spontaneity. And without getting into too much detail, I guess I'm gonna cross paths with my brother who just picked up his van from California and is driving it up to Washington because, if you didn't know, he's in the Army and he's based in Washington State right now, and his van was in California and he just got the time to go pick it up and drive it back. And apparently we're literally gonna cross paths right now, like today. So that's super exciting. I wanted to update the vlog now and tell you guys because I'm definitely gonna film like the rest of today, but I'm excited. I wanted to share it in case after I meet up with him, like vlog clips aren't making sense because I'm distracted, and hanging out with my brother because I never see him. So yeah, very exciting. But I'm stuck in some west side traffic outside of Tacoma right now. I guess there was a big car wreck way up ahead. I hope everyone's okay. I'm super close to the spot I'll be dropping my stuff off at, so very excited about that. I made it, finally. It's finally time to get these damn boxes out of my living space. I've just been standing here for the past 10 minutes trying to muster up the strength to move this freaking bin. It's so heavy. Talon's here.
Hey.
Hey. I got him to help me with my storage bins because they're so heavy.
Yeah. Lucky. Yeah, because it's all going to be accessible right there.
Okay.
What even is in all of this?
Mostly journals.
Okay.
T just finished helping me put my stuff into storage. He's such a nice brother, and we just got to Applebee's. He's parking. His van is so much bigger than mine, so he needs to park in a bigger space. But little old Spec can fit pretty much anywhere. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna eat at Applebee's, I think, have some dinner. I haven't seen him. I don't even remember the last time I saw him. It's been a while, so I'm so excited to catch up. I'm currently in Olympia, Washington, which is a funky, fun little part of Washington State. It always makes me think of Nirvana and Kurt Cobain every time I'm in Olympia. God bless Kurt Cobain, you know. It feels so good to have all my storage boxes out of the van. I feel like I have my space and my life back. I've been living with those in the van for I think 3 or 4 days now. Just, oh man, a literal weight has been lifted from me and a metaphorical weight. It's just so nice. Also, I totally forgot to film at Applebee's with Talon, like while we were eating, but I was so enthralled in our conversation and just hanging out with him, I just forgot to film. So sorry about that, but you can trust we had a good time. It was a yummy dinner. He is a very kind gentleman and he bought my dinner, which is so nice. It's time to water my air plant. I'm in a super bougie neighborhood in Olympia, so I've never tried to stealth camp here before. We'll see if I like it or if I get the knock or if it works out. I'm kind of on a little bit of a busy street. I might move. I still have an hour or two before sunset. I don't know if you can tell, a ton of cars are flying by me. Traffic will probably settle down later, but I don't know because I don't know this spot in this area. So, but with that being said, it's getting dark. I know the lighting is bad, but I don't want to have a light shining on me right now as I'm trying to settle in stealth camp. So I think I'm going to wrap it here. I know this was a shorter vlog. I hope you guys don't mind, but thank you for joining me on a travel day and, you know, just coming along with me on a pretty typical regular day in the life, minus all of the storage items. That is not typical. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that. I really, really appreciate it. Stay safe out there as always, and I will see you on the road.